Well, good morning, everyone. Well, I hope things are going well for you this morning. And I thought today I would bring to you a chord that you're familiar with, A minor. But I want to show you the A minor in a different place. But the interesting thing about this A minor is it's a little bit difficult to do, just a little. It can kind of stretch the brain the way it's set up, but it works so well and it sounds such a beautiful contrast. But to do this chord, sometimes I think you have to kind of break it up in pieces and perhaps even find something familiar in it so that you can make your brain connect with it. And it takes a little bit of wandering around and thinking about it. In fact, it reminds me of my coffee cup. It's got a little saying on it. Actually, there's no coffee in here. I have ginger peach tea today. And it says, not all who wanders are lost. And I think that's true in a lot of different ways. Because, you know, sometimes you wander because you're trying to find something. And sometimes you wander because you're hoping to find something. And in the case of the guitar, a lot of times I wander because I'm hoping. I know that, like, for instance, this morning, I was working on a song. That right there, I could not find for the life of me. And that little chord, that right there, I had to wander around on the fingerboard looking for something. I knew the note. When I finally found the note, I found a chord that connected with it. And that's how I found the chord that I thought sounded okay to bring that song forward, so that it sounded. So, you know, in order to get through that song, I had to wander. So it pays sometimes. And not everybody that wanders is lost. It doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're exploring. You're looking for something that will fit. And in the case of trying to find how to create that chord, the best way to make your mind to remember how to do it, you know, finding the familiar, putting it in place, and then getting the chord that you actually want. That does work. So let's learn a little bit about that A minor chord before I end this video, because it's going to be a real short one today. Because basically, I just want you to understand that if it's difficult to do, don't worry about it. Find something familiar in it, shape that first, then get the shape that you want. That works. Now, another thing that works for creating chords that they're having a hard time making is to break it up in pieces. So, for instance, with this chord here, this is the A minor chord. this shape here is actually the same shape as a D seventh, okay? It just so happens that's another thing that's familiar about it. Except you have to do it with different fingers. So, so that's a way you can do it too, is that something familiar, bring that forward. And then place your pointer finger and you have the chord. So let's try that. Let's do it in pieces, because that works as well. That's a really strong way to get the chord shape, is don't try to do the whole thing at once. Do one piece at a time. In this case, we're going to just make sure that we make that shape for the D minor here. And your middle finger is going to be on the 8th fret, 1st string. Got that? Your ring finger is going to be in the 3rd string, and it's going to be the 9th fret. And then on the 10th fret, you're going to have your pinky finger, and it's the 2nd string. It's just awkward. But then you have to take your pointer finger and go to the 7th fret on the 4th string. Okay, so once you get it, get comfortable with it. Move it around a little bit, you know, just keep your fingers close by there. Pick up your pointer finger, put it back down. Pick up your fingers, put them back down. It's an A minor. And A minor goes great with G, with F, and E. So the G chord, so here we go with shapes again. It's like the D shape here, except you make it up here on the 7th fret. Just play those 3 strings, and that's a G. So you got, there's the G. Back up 2 frets, there's the F. Back up 1 fret, there's the E. Then you can come down here. There's the G. There's the F. And so there you have it. That's another chord progression. The A minor to G, to F, to E, and it sounds really, really nice. All right, well, I'm going to leave it right there. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.